Welcome back to the channel. The Australia 1989 5-cent coin is a small yet significant piece of the country's decimal coinage system. Though its face value was just 5 cents, it represents an important part of Australia's monetary history and continues to be a fascinating collectible for coin enthusiasts. Australia introduced decimal currency in 1966, replacing the old pounds, shillings, and pence system with a simpler structure. The 5-cent coin was one of the original denominations and has remained in use ever since. By 1989, the coin was well established in everyday life and widely recognized across the nation. On the obverse of the 1989 coin, we see the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Macluf. This effigy, used from 1985 to 1998, shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem and is noted for its elegant and detailed presentation. Surrounding the portrait is the inscription Elizabeth II Australia 1989, making the coin a precise record of its time. The reverse design of the 5-cent coin features the echidna, one of Australia's most iconic native animals. This design was created by Stuart Devlin, the official goldsmith to the Queen, who also designed many other coins in the decimal series. The echidna's spines and distinctive appearance made it a memorable and uniquely Australian choice for the 5-cent denomination. The coin was struck in copper-nickel, with a composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This alloy gave the coin a silver-grey appearance, durability, and resistance to corrosion, making it practical for everyday circulation. With a diameter of 19.41 millimeters and a weight of 2.83 grams, the 5-cent coin was small in size but large in significance. It was commonly used for small purchases and formed an essential part of pocket change in the late 20th century. Millions of 5-cent coins were minted in 1989, ensuring they were widely available to the public. However, as always, uncirculated or proof examples are much more appealing to collectors, especially those preserved in mint condition with sharp details and original luster. Although the 5-cent coin remains legal tender and continues to circulate today, inflation has reduced its purchasing power significantly. Yet, for collectors, the 1989 issue is still valued for its history, design, and connection to Australia's cultural identity. The combination of Raphael Macluf's regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II and Stuart Devlin's distinctive echidna design makes the 1989 5-cent coin a perfect example of numismatic artistry. It is not just a coin but a reminder of the creativity and heritage embedded in Australia's currency. For many people, holding an old 5-cent coin brings back memories of everyday life, pocket money, or small transactions from the past. This nostalgic value adds another layer of meaning beyond its simple face value. Even though it is one of the most common denominations, the 1989 5-cent coin remains a collectible piece, especially when preserved in high grade. It is an accessible entry point for beginner collectors and an important date for those building complete decimal coin sets. The Australia 1989 5-cent coin reminds us that even small coins carry stories of history, design, and national pride. It is a piece of metal that represents not only money but also culture, memory, and heritage. The Australia 1989 5-cent coin is part of a long-running decimal series that has now become one of the most recognizable coins in Australian history. Despite being small in size, it played an important role in everyday transactions for millions of people. This coin was struck at a time when the Australian economy was rapidly evolving. In 1989, the 5-cent coin was still useful in daily life, often exchanged for small items, bus fares, or as change in shops. The obverse design of the coin features Queen Elizabeth II, based on the Raphael Macluf effigy. This portrait is known for its elegance, with the Queen wearing the royal diadem, which gives the coin a refined and regal look. The inscription Elizabeth II Australia 1989, surrounding the portrait makes the coin not only currency but also a tiny historical record of the year it was minted. On the reverse side, the echidna takes center stage. Stuart Devlin, who designed most of Australia's decimal coinage, selected the echidna to represent the 5-cent denomination. His attention to detail captured the animal's spiny body and unique appearance beautifully. The echidna design gave the 5-cent coin an identity strongly tied to Australian wildlife. It is still one of the most beloved and distinctive designs in circulation, symbolizing the country's appreciation for its natural heritage. Struck in copper-nickel, the coin was built to last. Its silvery finish made it practical, and its composition of 75% copper and 25% nickel provided durability for years of circulation. At 19.41 millimeters in diameter and 2.83 grams in weight, The coin was small enough to be convenient yet substantial enough to be handled easily. It became an everyday companion in wallets, purses, and pockets across the nation. Millions of these coins were produced in 1989, meaning they were readily available to the public. However, as time has passed, high-grade examples have become less common, especially those with sharp details and minimal wear. Collectors value uncirculated coins, mint sets, or proof versions, which showcase the designs in their finest detail. These specimens reflect the coin as it looked when freshly struck, free from the scratches and marks of circulation. The 1989 5-cent coin also reflects the numismatic artistry of its time. Combining Maclouf's portrait of Queen Elizabeth II with Devlin's echidna design, the coin bridges royal tradition with Australian uniqueness. Although the coin was extremely common, condition, rarity of varieties, and mint errors can set certain pieces apart. Error coins like off-center strikes or double strikes are particularly interesting to collectors. Even though the 5-cent coin is still in circulation today, its purchasing power has decreased significantly due to inflation. What once bought useful items is now more symbolic than practical in daily commerce. Nevertheless, the coin continues to hold cultural and nostalgic value. Many people remember saving or spending 5-cent coins as part of childhood memories, which gives the denomination emotional importance. The 1989 issue also represents a snapshot of Australia during the late 20th century. It reminds us of how the economy, society, and currency all played roles in shaping everyday life. For beginner collectors, this coin provides an easy entry point. It is affordable and easy to obtain, yet rich in history and design value. For advanced collectors, the challenge lies in finding coins in pristine condition or hunting for rare varieties from this year. This adds excitement and depth to numismatic collecting. The durability of the 5-cent coin also means that many survive today. They can often be found in coin jars, old purses, or tucked away in forgotten drawers, waiting to be rediscovered. Holding a 1989 5-cent coin today is like holding a connection to the late 1980s, a reminder of both the everyday life and the artistry that shaped Australia's currency. Stuart Devlin's design choices remain highly respected in numismatic circles. His ability to showcase Australian animals on coins gave them an instantly recognizable and unique national character. Meanwhile, Raphael Maclouf's regal portrait of the Queen reflected continuity, stability, and Australia's ties to the monarchy. Together, the obverse and reverse create a coin that is both global and local in meaning. The 5-cent coin is also important because it is one of the few denominations from the decimal series that remains unchanged in design for decades. This makes the 1989 version part of a continuing legacy still seen in today's coinage. For historians, the coin offers insights into Australia's economy and culture during the late 1980s. For collectors, it represents both affordability and history in a single piece of metal. Even though millions were minted, each coin carries its own journey. From pockets to shop counters, from jars to collections, these coins hold silent stories of Australian life. Some 1989 5-cent coins still shine with their original mint brilliance, while others are worn down, showing the passage of countless hands. Both types are treasured, though for different reasons. The coin's small size makes it easy to overlook, but its design and story make it one of the most meaningful pieces of currency in circulation. It serves as proof that even coins of the smallest denomination can carry artistry, symbolism, and importance far beyond their face value. The Australia 1989 5-cent coin is not just a coin, it is history in your hand. It combines durability, design, culture, and memory, making it a lasting symbol of Australia's numismatic heritage. For collectors worldwide, it is a reminder that beauty and meaning can be found in even the smallest of coins, if we only take the time to look closely.